Karuga. Qapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, please surrender. Falsehood, important news are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's gonna be under one roof. You're gonna run it like a business. That means you're gonna make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. Special pride never written before. Or sin's tall word, proudly saying, we the people.
What are you talking about, Thomas? What you talking about,
Hi, I'm
Thomas?
Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
It would help if I press the button. Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, September 28th, 2020. And I got used to StreamYard where the introduction video automatically brings up the camera once it's done. I was sitting here I was watching Ezri, the beautiful Nicole DeBoer, Hail Karoga, announce the channel. And I was just waiting for my face to come up, like Nicole was going to do it herself somehow. No, I still have to do it. I still have to press the button on the stream deck that Anti-Tracker so generously gave me after upgrading to the bigger stream deck himself. Thank you again, Anti-Tracker, for that gift. It's truly one of the things I use the most when streaming. And so here we are. And Thomas Potts is already saying, what? No bird stream today. I don't know what Thomas is smoking. And Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat. Qapla, thank you, Joseph. He says, Is it okay to shoot tourists during tourist season? Of course, that's why we have tourist season. Like it's okay to shoot ducks during duck season and rabbits during rabbit season. Bears during bear season. It's okay to shoot tourists during tourist season. That's the whole point. That's why people become tourists. That's the game. That's the game they play. The hunters, they pay big money to be able to hunt the most dangerous prey of all. Man. 47 Yorktown says, give yourself to Karoga. Thank you, 47 Yorktown. Uncle Bird wants you. Absolutely. Uncle Bird wants you. You buy Karogan war bonds. Absolutely. Joseph Patrick says, greetings from the future. I am ready for the fun ride. Well, I hope it's fun today, Joseph. Thomas Potts, I still don't understand. Says, I guess there's no bird stream today. Thomas, everything said there was going to be a stream. There was a tweet about a stream. There was the video that clearly said that we were doing it today, the 28th. Today is the 28th. Yes? Yes, it is. Today is the 28th of September. So I don't understand. 5 p.m. Eastern, I actually started. It's still not even 5 p.m. Eastern. I started 5 minutes early. Everything should be fine. all you know, I don't get where that came from. Josh Street says, all hail the queen and true ruler of Karoga, Mamo Prey. Mamo Prey thanks you. That was Josh Street. So he's down. He gets, I don't know if it's up or down, but either way, he's up one. Okay, I didn't know which way was good or bad. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Qapla 47 Yorktown. Thank you. Life with Matthew says, nice opening. Thank you, Life with Matthew. Glad to see you here. John Araki says, Qapla. Life with Matthew. I don't know. I heard this on the Turtistani channel. I don't know if it's true, but I heard you lost a fight with a doorknob and like your door punched you in the face or something. If that's true, you have my sympathies. And I know a good lawyer who has successfully sued over 30 doors. So if you need his card, you just let me know. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello on Qapla. Hello on Qapla. Not Ryan Johnson. Life with Matthew says, sounds legit. I'm thinking the tourist during tourist season. Daniel's Hot Topics. Qapla Daniel says, Bird of Prey, so tired of the Matrix trilogy. I tried watching, it got bummed out when I got to the Matrix Reloaded. Well, Daniel, I honestly haven't had any reason to rewatch the Matrix since I think I bought it on DVD. I don't know, what was it, 20 years ago? When did it come out on DVD? Feels like forever ago. I think it was one of my first DVDs. Total Recall was definitely one of my first DVDs. The Matrix might have been my second. I'm not sure. Matrix might have even been my first DVD. The original one. The original Matrix was a good movie. That said, after I watched the trilogy, zero rewatch value from me. I never felt the slightest desire to rewatch the Matrix movies. Now, I know some people here love the Matrix movies. Obviously, I didn't get as much out of it as some people. I mean, we have people like LDG, who the Matrix is almost like a religion to him. It's one of his favorite things. He's going to be doing a watch party and doing his own commentary on all three movies. And I'm happy for him and for anybody who is that excited about the Matrix. He's your man. But I'll tell you, I watched it. Maybe I watched it a second time on DVD, and I was done. You know, once everybody could do those special effects, it kind of lost its luster to me. I would say I'm not a fan of the Matrix even. Not anymore. I used to be. Uncle Remus says, is it wabbit season or duck season? Wabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season, duck season, wabbit season. Ah, damn it. That's how he gets you. Josh Reed says, the most dangerous O'Prey in the world is Bird Joey O'Prey 5. Kronos says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, you sound energized today. Oh, thank you, Kronos. I don't really feel too energized, but it's fine. Tubian says, every Karogan war bond is a bullet in the barrel of your best orphan's gun. Wow. Joseph Patrick says, my first DVD was Gladiator. Oh, I was about to say Gallagher. I was like, that's the wrong. That neither comes on DVD, nor was it a movie. It is both the wrong media and the wrong genre. Uncle Remus says Matrix 4 is being filmed now. Well, I'm not going to be in a rush to see Matrix 4. Cinnabon Bunny, Qapla, Cinnabon Bunny, hello, good to see you. Cinnabon Bunny, I downloaded so much stuff for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I got the Space Center graphics, which you recommended. I got the Enterprise, the Disco Prize, the DeLorean, Lego Star Wars, X-Wing, a Lego SR-71, Blackbird, F-14 and F-22. I don't even know if they're all going to work, but I downloaded them. All types of things. Pixelate says the Matrix has me. Okay, it might. It might. Kronos liked the Matrix movies. Well, it's good for you, Kronos. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. Hopefully, Matrix 4 will be better because everything is a product of its time. So maybe they can make a better product for today's generation. Daniel, listen, if you're a part of today's generation and you like it better, then that is awesome for you, my friend. I certainly don't want to stand between you and a quality Matrix movie. Me personally, everything they make for the so-called this generation has sucked. It is only a question of whether it sucked a little bit or sucked a whole lot. Like Star Trek Discovery to me sucks a whole lot, but to you, you like it. Or Star Trek Lower Decks sucks a little bit, but again, you think that sucks more than Discovery. So we obviously have different opinions on what's good, but I am so happy that you find happiness in things I do not. So that's good. I have a feeling you will like it better than I will, Daniel. Let's put it that way. Joseph says this stream runs on likes. Hit it. Thank you, Joseph. Yes, it helps. They all help. Robert Green says the Three Amigos was my first DVD. Oh, that's awesome. The first DVD. Kronos says Thomas is not being ignored. Kronos says Thomas, I'm not being ignored. No, you're not, Kronos. We never ignore Kronos. Not on my channel. Certainly not during bed life. Joseph says clean shaven bird. Is it? Yeah, I guess I shaved yesterday. Joseph says bird of prey doesn't fly around. Doesn't flying around get boring after a time? You know, Kronos, surprisingly, not so much. Because I'm sightseeing, I used to travel, a lot. Both by car and by plane. And I loved seeing new sights. Now, don't get me wrong. My idea of a perfect vacation was like going to a TGI Fridays in a city I had never been to a TGI Fridays in. But not going to their, hole in the wall places that I'd go to a TGI Fridays in another city and could call that a nice time. But I enjoyed it being somewhere else or reading a book in a hotel room somewhere else. I know it sounds strange, but that was just the kind of things I like to do. Yes. So we went to Arizona. I did a 4x4 trail down a mountain. I hiked around Sedona for a day. I would do driving trips were very fun. I used to have in my office, I know I've told you guys this before, but it never hurts to say it again. I used to have at my office a map of the United States, a road map of the United States. And every time I drive somewhere new, I would highlight that highway on the map. And I missed it. Unfortunately, that map did not come home after I got sick. I assume they threw it out or something at the office. But I never got in. I'd hoped to fill in a lot more than I ever did. But that was always somewhere, wanted to go somewhere where I could always fill in another chunk of map when I got home. That was my goal. I go find all the national restaurants along the way. That was my idea of a good time. John Araki says Matrix is meh. We could have called it Matrix is meh Monday. Carlo says hi. I hope everyone is as well as can be. Thank you, Carlo. Joseph Patrick says hopefully Matrix 4 will not be gender swapped like the directors. It could be. Neo could have been like, yeah, you know what? I think I was born a lady. Kronos' Bird of Prey, now crashing is a thing. We did have an unfortunate crash in the last Flight Simulator stream. Mega Maid went from suck to blow. She did, Kronos. I saw that movie. Pixelate says, I will enjoy commenting on The Matrix during the watch party, including releasing a full review on them. Hope you all enjoy taking the red pill. You're certainly going to have plenty of people who enjoy taking the red pill. Pixelate. Admiral Saval went camping last week and it was fun. Oh, very cool, Admiral. I am not a camper. I liked hiking. I did not like camping. I wanted to sleep in a hotel room. Even when friends would go camping, I would get like a nearby hotel, and stay there and then meet them again in the mornings, hang out till late at night. Wasn't a big deal because I didn't drink, really. I mean, I didn't have to drink, let's put it that way. So they would drink, I would not. I would still had the wherewithal to drive back to the nearby motel, sleep in a fairly comfortable bed, get washed in a very comfortable shower, put on clean clothes, and then go back out and meet them in the morning while they were, waking up in sleeping bags, sleeping on rocks and worrying about God knows what type of bugs were crawling over them the night before. I just had to worry about, bed bugs in the hotel. But other than that, that was much better. Joseph says, I was the one who hit the dislike. You have a tiny little pee-pee. Okay, Joseph. You know what? I'm not even going to question. Daniel's Hot Topics says, Bird of Prey, like, for example, games today, PS4 and other systems, along with their games, to me, sucks. Too bad I miss N64, GameCube, PS2, and the 5th and 6th generation of gaming. Those were the days. Those were the days. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry to hear that they all suck. Pixelate, especially attempting to prove that the entire trilogy takes place in the Matrix, that no other reviewer seems to be exemplifying or explaining. Yeah, it is a good theory, Pixelate, I will say. I've heard many a worse theory on the Matrix. And rock solid in the house today is, of course, demanding Dear Bops. We will get to them. Not Ryan Johnson says, for me, it was all downhill after the first Matrix movie. A steep hill. I agree. Pixelate says, Joseph, it's okay. He's just being a little sour. And then I get a direct message that says, I did not say I hit the dislike. Read it again. Joseph. Hopefully Matrix 4. Oh, to the one that hit the dislike. Gotcha. Okay, you're getting Bob O'Prey upset. She thought you were losing your mind. It was me misreading it. My bad. Thank you, Joseph. We can call off Uncle Paulie. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Joseph, you rank so high that you got at least one freebie. You got one freebie. So don't worry. Okay, your freebie is back. Your freebie has been reinstated. Chronos says, rock solid. I see that things never change. The Intended says, hole in the wall. Well, that's what they call those places, right? Hole in the walls. No, the little place like restaurants or bar, the hole in the wall places. Yeah. Rock solid says, Daniel's Hot Topics. I'm working on a video showing the new PS1 SD card mod, which allows you to run games off an SD versus optical drive. Very cool, Rock Solid. I'll be interested in seeing that video more so than your most recent video about going all girly. Very, very suspicious. Very weird title. I know, I saw it was pink. It was all pinkish, but yeah. Joseph says, I did not taste it. Wow. Daniels. Yeah. Joe Biden donated $1 and got kissing Dax. Thank you so much, Joe Biden. Remember, guys, tomorrow night is going to be Joe Biden debating Donald Trump. Tuesday. But the Joe Biden donation for $1 says, hello, remember in 5 months to vote for me. I have 180 years of experience in the Senate or House, whatever it's called anyway. I need to go to Walmart like you poor people do to show you I'm one of you. Husband of Joe Biden out. Hail Caroga, number 22. Don't forget to wake up tomorrow, Joe. We wouldn't want to see you miss the debate. You refused the drug test? Well, what does he have to hide? What does he have to hide? Daniel's Hot Topic says, Bird of Prey, I missed games back then, the early 2000s. It's so bad and sad today, it makes me cry. The level of quality is crap today. They don't even make them like they used to. Well, I'll tell you, I mean, I don't play a lot of games these days, but the Call of Duty series, it certainly seems like they've grown. They've just got more complicated, right? I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator, on the other hand, blows away all the previous versions. Call of Duty, I think it peaked out at Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the original for the PlayStation and the Xbox. That was probably the best Call of Duty game ever. And after that, it got worse. Grand Theft Auto 5 is probably the peak of the Grand Theft Auto series. I doubt Grand Theft Auto 6 can surpass Grand Theft Auto 5. It'll probably just get more bloated at this point, and there's going to be more emphasis on the online game, which is going to ruin the game for me. Rock Solid says, Chrono's true. I'm still a loser. You're not a loser. Rock Solid, you're not a loser. Chronos says, Rock Solid, I would love to be a loser in some ways. Joseph says, what's the join button? Where is the join button? Well, Joseph, it's a good question. So, yes, the channel has been approved for YouTube memberships. The join button should be in this empty star field. The join button, if you go to the Bird of Prey 5 channel, you should see it at the very top. Or if you go to any of my videos, which is probably like what you're watching now, one of my videos, it's right next to the subscribe button, will be a join button. And if you click join, you get to join as either a friend of Caroga, a Caroga citizen, or a Carogan governor. A friend of Caroga, you get, well, first, everybody gets loyalty badges next to your names. So they appear, the longer you be a member, you go from red to orange to green to blue to silver to gold. And you can also, from the moment you join, you get to use these custom emojis in live chats and in comments. You have a number 5 badge. You have this Bird of Prey symbol. You've got General Chang animated image, and of course a Carogan flag. And as we get more members, I'll be able to create more custom emojis. So, and Joseph Patrick has become a member. Thank you so much, Joseph Patrick. I need to set up Streamlabs to do something when people join as a member. Thank you so much. So basically, a friend of Caroga at $4.99 a month. Besides getting these, you will also get occasional unreleased footage that I'll upload to either this channel or the Bird of Prey 5X channel, and I will send you guys a link to it on the members section of my channel, and you'll get exclusive access to unreleased footage. And there will also be shout outs in future videos. I will shout out your name and or make a credits roll with your name in the credits. And if you want to opt out of that, just have to let me know in a stream or on Twitter. or by email. Once you become a member, I have my Twitter and my email address in a members post on my channel. You can contact me at any time and let me know if you want to opt out, you can opt out. There's also, for $9.99 a month, a Karoga Citizen, which you get everything in the previous. Plus, we're going to have at least once a month town hall. And thank you, Pixelate, for becoming a member. Qapla Pixelate. I forgot all about Stream Labs having to get an update. But yeah. So if you become a $9.99 a month member, become a Karogan Citizen, you get all the perks above. Plus, you get a Karogan monthly town hall meeting, which will be a live stream just for Karoga citizens and above. Now, I doubt we'll have more than 10 people, so if everybody wants to come on StreamYard and we can chat, you don't have to. We can chat in the regular chat. And if we do ever have more than 10 people, I will, bring people through so everybody gets a chance to come up and talk if they so wish. And then if there's anybody out there independently wealthy who, has won the lottery and just don't care about their money, and they want to become a Karogan governor for $49.99 a month, besides getting all the perks already, you will also get the monthly sit down, which will be a private meeting via StreamYards, or however you need to do it. If we Skype, or we'll find a way. A private meeting between me and you. We can talk about whatever you want. And I can't promise Mama Pray will be around, but if you request her, we can try to work her in, depending on your scheduling. But I will meet with you. We'll work on your schedule, and that's what we'll do. So for Karogan governors, you get the monthly sit down. Karoga Citizen. Oh, right. Excuse me. Mama Pray says, not only do you get the sit down, you can also choose any city, state, or district in the world. And when Karoga comes to rule over the world, if the first come, first serve, I will appoint you governor. So Karoga doesn't yet rule over, say, London, UK. But when the day comes that Karoga does take control of London, if you're the first person to tell me you want to be governor of London, I will then go ahead and note it in my log, and you will be granted the governorship of London when the day comes. If you want to be governor of Montana, then we'll grant you that when the day comes. Now, you can't pick something too big. Like, you can't say I want to be governor of South America. But if you pick a small country or a large city or something, we can work with that. Mama Pray is calling Turkestan. Now she's calling Murfreesboro. Yes. Oh. But Mama Pray wants to be governor of Murfreesboro, but she didn't join. So that's still an open option. And thank you, Berto Pray 5, who donated $1. Says, just so you know, when you become a member, you're required to hide bodies, call me God, send me sexy pictures, and your firstborn child, Hail Karoga. That is not part of the deal. Actually, there's going to be a video released right after I'm finished live streaming that explains what the memberships are. YouTube hadn't finished processing it as I went live, but it is finished processing now. So it's unlisted, but I will list it after the stream is over. So yes, thank you guys for becoming members. Welcome. We have a Karoga Citizen. Who's that? Pixelate is a Karogan Citizen. Awesome, Pixelate. And I missed what Joseph joined as, but I'm sure I will find it soon. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Where were we in the chat? Pixelate is lolling at Joseph and loser. There it is. Joseph says, where's the join button? And that's where I went on my diatribe. Rockstar Production says to Daniel's Hot Topics, and the N64 is getting more and more stuff for it now. The new wireless controllers, RGB, and HDMI mods, such a good system. Chronos says, I would love to lose my gut. Oh, a little hard work, Chronos. Okay, it could happen. Pixelate says, rock solid, great upload, boss. Dan23, Qapla Dan says, hello, welcome, Dan. Rock solid says, Pixelate, not really, but thanks. Not Ryan Johnson says, just remember, if Bird was the helmsman on any starship, he would always find a way to crash into something in the vastness of space. Cronus is Bird of Prey, are you a buggist? I would say no, Kronos. I would say I'm not a buggist. Not that I know of. Adega Outlaw says, hail Bob Qapla, Adega, and this morning on Loki's Mornings of Mischief, I was joined Loki. We talked Trek and some various other topics for an hour this morning. I found out that our friend Adega Outlaw is about to become a published author. Congratulations, Adega. He found a publisher for his books, and I can't wait. I know you've had him available, but this is an actual publisher. So congrats, Adega. I was very happy to hear that. It was apparently it became public info on Friday. I didn't hear it. I heard about it today. So congratulations. Dan23 hates bugs. So do I. Today is a blue shirt. Yeah, I'm a blue shirt today. Very sciencey. Feel very sciencey. And the only good bug is a dead bug. Remember that. Cronus is two peeps with two peeps with weak peoples. Peeps. What? Okay. Josh Reed says, we're men in tights. We roam around the forest looking for fights. We're men in tights. Yes, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I gotta say, for a long time was my favorite comedy. A long time. And it's still a good comedy. I hope we'll watch it one day on Cinema Saturday. Dan23 says, gaming consoles I've owned are the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, GameCube, PSP, and Xbox 360. Man, I'd have a hard time remembering all the game consoles I owned. But we're going to try. Okay. The first one I owned personally was a Sega Master System. Prey had the Nintendo the NES. I never had the NES. After Sega Master System, of course, went to the Sega Genesis. Prey had the Super NES. For a short time, I think I bought her SNES from her or something. So I had both a Genesis and an SNES. The only game I played on SNES was Starfleet Academy. It was the only game I cared about. It wasn't available on Genesis. Then I got the CD attachment for the Sega Genesis, so I had Sega CD. I never had the Dreamcast or the Saturn. After Sega CD, I ended up with a TurboGrafx, not the 16, a TurboGrafx Duo, which was like their 32-bit. That was pretty cool. And then I ended up with a 3DO. A 3DO was awesome. I loved the game Road Rash. Road Rash on 3DO blew away Road Rash on any other system. I used to play that game for hours. Using a motorcycle and using chains to beat people off of other motorcycles and baseball bats. That was totally my game. I played Road Rash so much. I tried playing it on all the other systems. They all sucked. It was only good on the 3DO. Then I got to PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation. I had that for a long time. Went to PS2. Went to PS3. Xbox 360. By that time I was working, so I had money. So then I bought actually multiple Xbox 360s. One to keep at home and one to keep at the office at one point. And then PlayStation 4. Then a different PlayStation 4, I think, only one PlayStation 4. I didn't buy the PlayStation 4 till late. I bought PlayStation 4, and that was it. I stopped. And I don't have any immediate plans to buy a new generation of gaming console at this point. I think that's enough. Of course, I've been saying I'm done with games since the PS2, but I always manage to get one eventually. Maybe in 3 or 4 years when the next PS3, PS5 or whatever it is, and the Xbox One come down in price, or whatever the hell the next Xbox is, when they come down in price, maybe, and size. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not even sure. Kronos says Uncle Paulie is still a thing. Yes, Kronos, he is. Rock Solid says Dan23, I have all those except the 360. He hates that controller. Really? I have the 360 controller I like. Dan23 says, can anyone understand the other two Matrix films? Apparently Pixelate can. LDG. Joseph says, why is Bird talking about glory holes? I'm not talking about the glory holes. Now entering glory hole. That was Bordis. He's like, what's a glory hole? It doesn't matter. Now entering glory hole, and Captain Mercer was just like that. Thomas says, Rock Solid changed gender. Maybe he did. Kronos says, Gratz, thank you. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, the manufacturer used that term. Well, then the manufacturer is going to have a hard time selling their stuff. Daniel's Hot Topic says, Bird of Prey, only 2 more days to go until October. Have not been trick-or-treating in a while. I went once a long time ago, but I live in the country, so I cannot go. Daniel, I think at some point we probably stop going trick-or-treating as adults. At some point, it just turns into begging. It's cute as a kid, maybe even a young teenager. At a certain point, it's basically just panhandling, going house to house. So it's not the worst thing that you're not going trick-or-treating. To be honest, we used to, Mama Pray, not that we used to get many trick-or-treaters, but we used to buy candy just in case. And last year, we actually had the most trick-or-treaters we've ever had, like 7 people. And Mama Pray was giving out candy. This year with the virus, no, we're not opening the door. I'm sorry. I don't want to risk, you shouldn't be coming to my house, and I'm not going to risk, seeing your snotty little kids to risk giving them some candy. I'm sorry. It is not worth the risk this year. CDJ, Qapla CDJ says, I have ZX81, ACOM, Adam, Auric, Amstrad, CPC 464, Amiga 500, PC, PS1, PS3, PS4, Dreamcast, and Xbox 360. Very cool, CDJ. That's quite a few. I have no idea what most of those are. Thomas Potts says, for the love of God, someone stream tomorrow night. Thomas, I'll see who's streaming tomorrow night during the debate. If no one else is streaming, I will stream my commentary during the debate. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find a stream. The thing is, the debates, they're for profit. Okay? And if C-SPAN isn't carrying the debate, there's probably not going to be a public debate feed I can actually broadcast. But, I mean, you can watch the debate in one window and just listen to me talk about it in the other. But if there's other people that are already going to be streaming the debate and, they want a panel, I'll do it on a panel. I don't care. But some way, somehow, I will be on YouTube tomorrow night watching the debate with you guys. For whoever wants to. I know politics isn't for everybody. Believe me, I understand that. So it's not going to be it'll just be like an additional stream I do tomorrow night, mostly to keep myself awake. So I'm awake for the debate. So for whoever wants to be there for the debate, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. If I see someone else doing a panel and I can join their panel, great. If not, I'll do it right here. I'll do it right here. Joseph says, Dan23, Pixelate does, but is simple. Everything you've seen in 3 movies is just different levels of the Matrix. Nothing happened in the real world. That is his, yes, that is his opinion. Dan23 says, original Xbox 360 had on button with a green light. If it goes red, it means it's overheating, and you also buy a special cooling fan. They made a second Xbox 360 black one, which was longer lasting. Yes, I had both. Kronos says, you said duty. Ha, teehee. Joseph says, CDJ, new to the channel. Welcome to the House of Madness. You don't need to be crazy, but it helps. Absolutely. Aravic Saunders says, Bird of Prey, Qapla Aravic. Says, what I wouldn't give for a nice long road trip, just staying in a hotel in a new city and watching their local news feels like getting away. It does, Aravic. I enjoyed the journey more than the destination many a times. I enjoyed the journey more than the destination. Many a times I enjoyed the destination as well. The best is to enjoy both. But I gotta say, some of my favorite times was the couple of weeks I drove around Arizona alone. Dan23 says, Joseph, yeah, I saw 3 movies when they came out. Kronos says, I don't trust the join button. And you know what, Kronos? I'm not going to tell you to trust it. It's your choice. There's nothing, no one need press the join button. Things will go on as normal. Rock Solid says, Dan, the red ring of death was generally when the system would not only overheat, but the solder would unflow from the board and the pins would lift and no longer make contact. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. I think Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and San Andreas is way better than GTA 5. Well, Daniel, I particularly prefer 5. I think the graphics are much better. The driving is much better. The size of the world is ideal. Okay, I wouldn't want a bigger world that I really would just never be able to understand what's going on. But it is certainly big enough that I can be in, the mountains and not feel like I'm anywhere near the city. But if I drive for 10 minutes, I can be in the city and see the mountains in the distance. Dan23, Kronos says, I have eyes. Good for you, Kronos. I'm proud of you, champ. Dan23 says, my PSP still works. My PS2 does not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Dan and Joseph Patrick became a friend of Karoga. Thank you, Joseph Patrick, being a friend of Karoga. Dan23 has got his eyes on me. I get Kronos is telling Joseph is a show off. Dan23 says a hole in the wall is slang for cash point machine. I've never heard of that one, Dan. I don't even know what a cash point machine is. Is that like an ATM? Kronos is Petridge Farm remembers. CDJ says, Dan, I think I had an old PSP somewhere sometime, but it went berserk and the battery ate it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even mention the mobile. I had a Game Boy. I had a Game Gear. And I had a PSP. Those were my mobile. Oh, at some point I had a Game Boy Color. Not a Game Boy Advance. It's a Game Boy Color. Carlo, hail Karoga, Carlo. Thank you. And then Pixelate became a Karoga citizen. Thank you, Pixelate. Yes, you are the first citizen. Wow. Pixelate's new title is First Citizen. Interesting. Dan23 says, Rockslide, yes, the red ring of death also meant that too. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Karogan miners tend to opt out. They do. Kronos is Karogan perks. Wahahaha. Wow, Kronos. You laugh at the. Dan23 says, CDJ, yeah, with the PSP, I can use it, turn it off, and then turn it on again. It won't come on like the battery's depleted. Then it has to recharge it. Dan23 I have played computer games on a PC before. Very cool. Yes, I would think most of us have. DD says, Qapla Bird of Prey. How's the whole family? Hope Sassy is doing great and has no issues. Sassy is at the moment bugging Mamo Prey for attention. Mamo Prey is trying to lay down and read a book, and Sassy is like jumping like right in front of her face, trying to force Mamo Prey to pet her and keep her away. Yeah. Now Sassy's doing her sassy pose. Okay, Sassy. You win, Sassy. You win. Dan says the one problem with the original Xbox 360 and the second Xbox 360 is I couldn't use my original memory cards in it. Yeah. Well, from the original Xbox? Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have expected anything to be compatible. They never are between generations. Carlo again says, Hail Karoga, Hail Karoga. Resistance is futile. Says resistance is futile, Bird of Prey. Qapla resistance is futile. Good to see you. Dan23 says he once said he won't pay money in an app game, but he'll ask you to pay for this. No, Dan. Nobody has to pay, and that's the main thing. You don't have to become a member. If you don't become a member, you're still going to see Bed Life. You're still going to see DS9 Wednesday. You're still going to see Cinema Saturday and Futurama Sundays and my Tuesday and Thursday streams. And you're still going to see my reviews of Star Trek, of Lower Decks, and Discovery, and all the things you've got used to. It's only if you want new things that are going to be very limited. And be honest, these are limited. We're going to have some occasional behind the scenes footage that I just don't feel like releasing to everybody. There's going to be one extra stream at least a month just for the Karogan citizens and above. And then, if anybody really wants, we can have a monthly sit down, one-on-one with people. Just perks. Nothing is lost. Nothing is lost for those who don't want to join or can't join. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's called a sit down. I mean, that's where we discuss, long-term strategy, where Uncle Paulie might have to go, things like that. Carlo says, Hail Karoga, Hail Karoga. I read that. And I still tell you, don't pay for a game that asks you to pay 99 cents to get a hat that you don't otherwise need. CDJ says, Dan23, yeah, I've been lucky. My PS3 Ancient One that plays PS1 games still works. No problems with that. Very cool. The intendant says you'd make a better job of running London than that lot we have at the moment. Yeah, well, don't worry, the intendant. We will replace your mayor with a more competent Karogan governor at some point. Rock Solid is saying, Dear Bop again. Chrono saying sit-ups are annoying. Sit-ups are not, sit downs. They're quite different things. Rock Solid says doing sit-ups always has their ups and downs. Absolutely. Adega Outlaw says, thank you very much. You are welcome, Adega. Congrats again. Dan23 says, CDJ, some game consoles that let you play games for older consoles on them. I hated when they would give us a feature and then take it away. Kronos is yaying to Adega. Dee says, it was wonderful seeing you on Loki's channel. I picked up one of Adega's books on Amazon this morning. Very cool, DD. And it's wonderful. Loki had asked me to be on way back when. Actually, I was on Loki's channel at least once before, back in the early days. And then when I went to the hospital last time, he had asked me to come on right after I got out of the hospital. I wasn't up to it. And I told him, listen, Loki, I thank you. I do want to get on, but I kind of told him I'll let you know when I'm feeling up to going back on. And then I kind of just forgot to tell him that I was up for going back on. And I felt like really bad, like I didn't tell him. So plus his channel was doing awesome. it was zooming. It got to the 1,000 subscribers, and it seemed like he was doing really. I mean, he still is. He is doing very good. So I just kind of, okay, he's got plenty of people. And when he asked me this time, I was like, yes, absolutely, I'll be on. And so I was happy to be there. And I'll probably be on a little more often. I don't know how often, but more often than once every 6 to 9 months, which is, I think, last time I was on. So that's cool. Yosef, now showing that sexy number 5 badge, says 3 people with tiny rotten peepees. It's okay, Yosef. You don't have to worry about them. Josh Reed says, remember, if you want Bird of Prey to read your comment, put Bird of Prey, so Bird of Prey will read the Bird of Prey comment. Just put at Bird of Prey in the comment, even if it's not for Bird of Prey. Kronos is now 3 tiny rods. CDJ says, Dan23, PS3 was great. I love the infamous. Still play it today. And Carlos is poor Dreamcast. Kronos says, give me Genesis. Give me Genesis. Even as this Federation was in peace talks, the Admiral, test detonated by the Admiral himself, conceived by Kirk's son, and test detonated by the Admiral himself. They called this planet Genesis, a secret base in which to plot the annihilation of the Klingon people. We demand justice. We demand the extradition of Kirk. And then Sarek comes in and says, Klingon justice is unique or something. Your men did destroy USS Grissom. Your men did kill Kirk's son. Do you deny these events? We deny nothing. And the president or whoever, he's like, gentlemen, the council has already voted. Admiral Kirk will be charged with 9 violations of interstellar treaty. Interstellar violation treaty. This is outrageous. Remember my words. There will be no peace as long as Kirk lives. And then, of course, the whale probe came. Nothing mattered. Yosef sucks at games. I'm sorry, Yosef. CDJ, Dan23 gives a thumbs up to CDJ. Pixelates says Dreamcast Blue. I got to get used to seeing those 5s in the chat. Star Trek and Genesis. Yes, Dan. 3DO. I had the Gold Star 3DO version. Panasonic also made a 3DO. I had the Gold Star. Rock Solid says, at last count, I have over 110 systems. God damn. Rock Solid. Dan23 says, some consoles were originally bigger and then they released smaller versions. Yes, they did. I think just about all of them did that. Even going back to the Sega. CDJ says, Dan23, Evil Cole with Red Lightning was awesome. Dega says, DD, you got out lucky. It's no longer in production with that company. The new publisher should have it out again next year, early, I hope. Kronos says, wow. Rockstar says, Bird of Prey, if you still have your Turbo Duo, I'll pay you for it. I don't. Rock Solid, I got rid of it long ago. The Turbo Duo. Daniel's Hot Topic says, Bird of Prey, my first systems I own are TurboGrafx 16, then Super Nintendo after, then N64, GameCube, PS2, 3, and that's it so far. Those are all some great systems. Rockstar says Xbox Series X and Series S. That's all digital. Okay. Adega Outlaw says Pixelate 3DO Killing Time was one of my all-time favorites. Dan23 says I had Xbox for a long time. It got to the point where the door doesn't open when you press the button. So got to be tapping it while bashing it to open. CDJ says, to be honest, the PS5 looks like a poop sandwich. Rockstar says, I hate all Microsoft controllers, Bird of Prey. Well, then you hate this one, I guess. I'm kind of fond of it. It's heavy, but I like it. The Xbox One controller, but I use it for the laptop. DD says, when you look under the book for Amazon, it showed 6 left in stocks. Adega, What for the books next year is going to try to get 2 of the books. Will let us know when it comes out. Dan23 says, how long was Orville season 2 final? We waited a long time for season 3. Well, Dan, because Orville has got delayed because of the virus. They were only halfway through shooting season 3 when the shooting stopped because of the virus. And to my best to my understanding, they have not yet restarted shooting. So they are still many months away from releasing the Orville. Even if they got back to work recording tomorrow, we would probably still be at least 6 to 8 months away from getting the Orville season 3. So it could take quite some time. It's not a usual delay. It's all because of the virus. If it wasn't for the virus, we probably would be very close to seeing the Orville release. The original goal was to have it out at the end of this year, I believe. Dan says, how long? Yeah, I just read that. Dega says, DD, absolutely. The new one should be including some fan art that people gave me. I know I have fan art. Congrats. The intendant says, wise bird, don't open the door. Kronos is bird of prey, so who is going to be the master debater? That's all you, Kronos. Joseph says, Thomas Potts, I think you mean it in a different way, so you don't need to watch it. Oh. You think Thomas means he doesn't want to watch the debate? Dan says, I want candy. I want candy. Kronos says, Candygram from Mongo. Dee says, that would be totally awesome, Adega. I am true happy for you and your family, able to get your books published, and I wish you and your family all the best, and the future has to offer y'all. Very cool. Thank you. I'm sure Adega thanks you if he hasn't already, Dee. Jedi Bill, Qapla Jedi Bill says, hail the bird. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I will be doing a birthday roast and stream during that political BS. It's my 48th birthday. Okay, bird. So the soup will be on very, very early. Okay, congratulations, Jedi Bill. Very cool. I will wish you a very, very happy birthday tomorrow on a very early edition of the soup. 48 years. God bless. Adega says, happy birthday to Jedi Bill, as is Kronos. Dan says, one Christmas, I was given this small arcade-shaped box that plugs into TV, and you can play arcade games. That's cool. CD Day says, Jedi Bill, hope you have a good birthday. Absolutely. The attendant says, yes, cash machine is ATM in UK. Okay, that makes sense. Kronos says, all I had was a cheap Game Boy. Listen, that Game Boy, that original Game Boy, hours and hours and hours of fun. Playing Tetris and black and white, green and black, whatever it was. Dan23 says, is the ATM machine in America? It's an ATM machine in America and a cash point machine in the UK. Dega says, I won a pre-released Game Boy Gold Advanced at E3 many moons ago. Oh, congrats. Sassy Aruing. Yes, Kronos. If you heard Sassy, that was Sassy. Aru. Jedi Bill says, thank you, Kronos and CDJ. And hail to Adega. John DeMarco says, greetings. Dee says, happy birthday, Jedi Bill. I hope all your wishes and dreams come true. Absolutely. Kronos says, holy crap, 35 watching. Yeah, thank you, guys. We're down to 33, but thank you all so much. We are going to get to Dear Bops in just a minute or two. Jedi Bill says, what did Jedi Bill? It says, hail, bird of prey, Qapla warrior, Qapla, Jedi Bill. It was up to 35, no problem. Kronos says, son of a bitch. Daniel's Hot Dog says, bird of prey, in the Matrix 4, Trinity is the new chosen one. I bet people online will complain that they will be like, oh no, Hollywood is saying women are better than men. Well, let's face it, Hollywood does say that. Kronos says, oh, I missed the Loki show. I thought you were there this morning, Kronos. Oh, how did you miss Loki? Dan23 says they want James Bond to be female one day. Yep, they certainly do. Dee says, anytime, Jedi Bill, you deserve having one heck of a good time. Absolutely. Dan23 says Loki for Disney Plus. Kronos says James doesn't sound like female to him. We deny nothing. John DeMarco says we have the right to preserve our race. Yes. Dan23 says, yes, Star Trek 3 Klingons were given a tape about Genesis, but they still went to James Kirk for more info. Kronos' Vulcans are the intellectual puppets of this federation. Yes, Vulcans are the well-known intellectual puppets of this federation. Kronos says, when Star Trek movies were really good. Absolutely. CDJ says, I think I have a decrepit old Raspberry Pi somewhere. Very cool. Rock Solid. Wow. One Dear Bop. Thank you so much, Rock Solid. Thank you for not spamming the chat with the Dear Bops. We will get very, very close to it. We are very close. The attendance is great script. Pretty sure someone shouts out, you pompous ass. Yes, they do. I noticed that for the first time last night. Somebody yelled out, you pompous ass, at the Klingon ambassador. I was shocked. I had no idea that was in the movie. I've watched Star Trek 4 100 times in my life without exaggeration. 100 times. I watched Star Trek 4 in my life. And I heard a line that I've never heard before. Somebody shouts out, because I had the closed captioning on, you pompous ass. They shouted out right in the middle, right after the Klingon ambassador said we had the right to preserve our race or something. I was like, holy shit, there was you pompous ass was in this movie. I never knew it until last night. I was amazed. Kronos believes so. Josh Reed says it will be tomorrow night when Bird of Prey gets to the Dear Bops. No. Roxanne says Bird of Prey, that POS power is a controller. CDJ says Orville versus Discovery. Orville versus Awful. Absolutely. Kronos says Bird of Prey. Thank you, kind sir. Kronos says the Mario game on the Game Boy wasn't horrible. No, it wasn't. Piano Dean. Qapla says, hey, Bird. I put a link for my new theme song for the Untitled show about nerdy stuff for anyone who may not have heard it Friday night. Yes, of course you may put a link, Piano Dean. If you've got a wrench, which you do, you are always welcome to put a link to your content, to someone else's content. Anything you think is worthy, please go ahead and put it up. Put up a link to your channel. Put up a link to your friend's channel. That's what the links, that's why mods are here for. And Roxalt, okay, Dear Bop, Dear Bop, Dear Bop. We demand the Dear Bop boobs. You're saying boobs. No, Dear Bops. Sometimes you can't get a different version of Star Trek movie, like a director's cut, extended. Yes. And Piano Dean puts in the link. And we are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to go right to Dear Bops.
Good news today at the Ground Round.
You get a whole lot more at the Ground Round. You get a whole lot more.
What's the good news?
USDA Choice Top Sirloin Steak, just $3.99.
That's good news.
And new Golden Fried Clams, also $3.99.
More good news.
Try our baked lemon butter scrod, just $3.99.
That is good news.
Steak, clam, scrod, just $3.99 each at participating Ground Rounds.
At the Ground Round, you get a whole lot more.
Right from the moment.
Here's where it all started. The history will blow you away.
Right from the arts.
The symphony and the ballet. There's a lot to fit in.
Right from the legend.
Are you the legend? Nah, he's the legend. Hey, I'm just marvelous.
Right from the hearts.
To be part of Boston's exciting new spirit, just call 1-800-858-0200.
It'll cheer you right up. Boston is right from the start.
Do it up, happy up.
Get that do it up feeling. Do it up.
Two great names in jeans do it up in style. With an exciting fall collection of denim and corduroy jeans in a rainbow of colors, Gloria Vanderbilt by Mershani and The Gap bring you the fit that stops traffic wherever you go.
Fall into the Gap.
Have a Gloria Vanderbilt fit at The Gap.
You're cool. You're crisp. You're hard to resist. You're bright.
Ooh, refreshing you like.
Ooh, you're Canada dry. You're the same.
Okay, we'll be back right after this commercial is over.
You'll meet. You'll never tip sweet.
Ooh, you're Canada.
Yes, sassy. Yes, sassy. What do you second there, Rock Solid? He says, I second Josh Street. What is it that you second? What did John Street say? We demand dear boobs. Well, I don't think I can do that. I think YouTube would take away my channel if I did that. But we can do Dear Bop. So, and I hope that Dear Bop is working again. So we're yes, Mama Pray.
The man who is natural.
Mama Pray says the only one that can demand boobs is Nephew Pray. And he's not talking. So you guys are gonna have to just find your own pair of boobs if you want to see boobs. Kronos says, hey, hi to Mama Pray. Thank you, Kronos. Mama Pray says hello to everybody. Okay, so our first Dear Bop of the day says, Dear Bop, just to say thanks for all you do for us. Keep up the great work. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. Oh, thank you, guys. That means a lot. That's an awesome way. That is an awesome way to start a Dear Bop. I am truly honored. John DeMarco says that was well said, Mama Pray. Okay. Dear Bop. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm not in Dear Bop. That's why everybody can see the screen so easily. There we go. Now we're in Dear Bop. Dear Bop, we would appreciate if someone let us know what is going to go on in the movie or TV show. We would appreciate if someone let us know what is going on in the movie or TV show you are watching. Some of us can't listen to you and watch the episode or movie. Thanks. I think this is about like yesterday during our Futurama stream. Futurama Sunday. I got a few complaints that I wasn't talking enough during the episodes. And the reason why I wasn't talking is because I was watching. And during some movies, I'm not talking too much because I'm watching the movie. And I understand that there are people who come to the stream to hear me talk. A DS9 stream, you guys know I just constantly talking out through the entire episode, saying what's going on. And while I'm sure some people enjoy that, I know there are people who've told me that they literally shut me off so they can listen to the DS9 stream because they want to watch the episode. So they want to hear the episode audio rather than the YouTube audio. And I know there are people who come who want to hear the YouTube audio over the movie audio, or some people can't watch the movie at all. I understand. I will do my best to talk more, but not so much that it ruins it for people who are trying to watch the movie, but also to give an idea so people who are not watching the movie still have some idea what's going on. I appreciate the feedback. It's a difficult balance. It's a very difficult balance, and I will try to do better at it. I would appreciate it if you would continue to give feedback as I try. If you go like on Wednesday or this Wednesday is the season 4. We're doing a very special DS9, a double two-parter, Way of the Warrior parts 1 and 2. It'll probably be starting at 4 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. So we have two episodes of DS9. But more importantly, on the weekends, on Cinema Saturday and Futurama Sunday, please give me feedback afterwards on Mondays and whatnot. Did you enjoy it? Was I making too many comments, too few comments? And keep up with it. You know, if I make the same mistake next week, let me know again. I will do my best. It is a tough fence to balance upon, but I will try to do better. Kronos is Bird of Prey. I didn't need to hear anything. I have Futurama etched into my brain. I hear you, Kronos. And many people do, but we also had a few people who had never seen Futurama before. So I didn't want to ruin it for them. I mean, they might be in the minority, but I didn't want to ruin it for them either. Dear Bob, Emperor Zoltar here. About that UFO you saw Friday night. That was our saucer. Trixie and I scored some Martian red and went joyriding. We were going to Buzz Grover's Mill, New Jersey, but we took a wrong turn. Sorry about that. No problem, Emperor Zoltar. It got Mama Prey a little freaked out, but we're okay. The UFO that was over the house on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, it was Emperor Zoltar. Dear Bob, hi Birdie Pooh, Empress Trixie here. Yeah, we were a little baked that night. When we realized that we were over Bayside, I wanted to land and say hello. I was hoping you would autograph my middle breast, but Emperor Stick Up His Ass said no. Maybe next time we're in the neighborhood. Yeah, next time, Trixie. Don't make wrong turns again, Emperor Zoltar, please. There we go. Dear Bob, while it is true that the ratings for STD on CBS were not good, as Doomcock covered, we must look at the silver lining. In Doomcock's video, he stated that STD was a new episode, when in fact it was not. STD debuted on CBS proper, and Doomcock even admits as much later in his video. The one thing we can take away from this is that while STD has terrible viewership, it's still better than the viewership from the Toothless Trailer Park Shill region. No. God damn you, soft putty. The thing is, on the Doomcock review, was I'm pretty sure that his source, and he mentioned which website he used on in the Inquisition. I just forgot to write it down because you can just literally you can Google TV ratings and you get 100 sites come up. The one he in particular used had it listed as a new episode, but yes, I caught that. In fact, technically episodes 1 and 2 are not new; they're technically repeats. And the source I used when I talked about it on Friday night Bed Life, Friday evening Bed Life, did have it correctly listed as a rerun. So yeah, that's why. I did have to think about it, like, wait, rerun? I was like, yes, that's right, it is a rerun. Now it'll be interesting if episode 3, if they continue to say it's a rerun because it was already released on streaming, or if they consider it a new episode because it had never aired on terrestrial television in the United States. So we'll see. Yosef says, must have been the first time Doomcock used a solid source. Come on, Yosef. There's been other times. Dear Bob, my horoscope told me I'm going to have a bad week. I hope it won. I hope it won't happen. Any ideas on how I can avoid this fate? I assume you mean this fate. Yes. Certainly one way to avoid bad things is knocking on wood. There's throwing salt over your shoulder. Painting. No, don't do that. I was going to say no. In fact, I'm not even going to say it, just because then if I say it, I will have said it. But let's just say it involved a black cat. No, don't do that. That was a joke. It was a bad joke. Don't ever paint a cat. But taking in a black cat as adopting it and loving it instead of watching it go under a ladder, that'll improve your luck. Fixing a broken mirror, right? If you come across a shattered mirror and you crazy glue that thing back together, that's 7 years of good luck, guaranteed. You can take it to the bank, type stuff. Now you have to get every little shard, and you also want to be careful you don't, cut yourself. But there's quite a few ways. Making a sizable donation to a worthy charity. That also helps. If you don't have money, time, you go to your soup kitchen, and I don't know what people do at soup kitchen to volunteer. I assume it serves soup, cooks soup, or makes soup, or somehow involves soup. But whatever it is you got to do there, you do that. That all those types of things, they help. So you should be good. Also, don't go to that wherever you got that horoscope from again, whether it was a newspaper or a crazy lady in a storefront, above a storefront. Don't ever go back there because they gave you the wrong. You know what? I'll give you a Kurogan horoscope. I can see in the stars you are actually going to have a good week. You're going to meet somebody new, or somebody you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe a friend that you haven't seen in person in a while, and maybe you'll just talk. Maybe you don't even might not meet them. You'll either talk to them on the phone or the internet or on Facebook or Instagram, something like that. You'll have some type of encounter with somebody. I'm seeing an M. Either their name starts with an M or has an M in their name, or an M in the middle of it. Somewhere there's an M in their name, and you're going to have some type of contact with them, and it's going to be a good week. And if not M, maybe it's an N or a Z or a W or any of those letters that has a line, then a slash, and then another line. Any of those letters, something like that. I can see it very clearly. You're going to be all good. That is your horoscope. You're all set. And you know what? You should never discount astrology. People want to say this, that about astrology, but let me tell you, Nancy Reagan, she was one smart first lady, and she was always calling her astrologist. So, you'll be all set. Don't pretend it's not real. It's real, but you just got to go to a better person. Joseph says the Kurogan horoscope is more precise than any other horoscope. Absolutely, the Kurogan horoscope is the best horoscope ever. Is the best horoscope ever created. I can tell anyone their horoscope. One day I'll do a reading on Anti-Tracker. I'll give him his horoscope live one day. Next time I'm on a channel with him, I'll give Anti-Tracker a live reading if you remind me. We'll see what his horoscope is, and then we'll see if it bears out that week. Dear Bob, last night I could not sleep because there are questions that I cannot answer, so maybe you can help me. I have 4, but may send you more if you like them. Okay. Do coffins have lifetime guarantees? No, they do not. There is no guarantee on a coffin. How come only your fingers and toe get wrinkly in the shower and nothing else does? What do you mean nothing else does? It's not everything gets wrinkly if you're in the shower. That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I'm suspecting the more wrinkly your skin gets, you're genetically closer to reptile. So you are probably at more risk of spontaneously turning into a salamander than someone like me. Just a possibility. When does it stop being partly cloudy and start being partly sunny? That's an easy one. It's partly cloudy at night, and it's partly sunny once the sun comes up. That's the difference. You can't be partly sunny at night because the sun's not up. So it turns to partly cloudy. Once the sun comes up, it becomes partly sunny. That's legit. That's a real answer. Why is there a light in the fridge and not the freezer? Because I don't think a light would work in the freezer. It'd probably break too easily. Back in the day, anyway, it probably the change in temperature of the glass. See, when you we're going back to when there were incandescent bulbs, right? So incandescent bulbs gave off a ton of heat comparatively. Anyway, in the refrigerator, what's it like 40 degrees? Okay, you open the door and the light comes on and the glass could heat up from 40 degrees to 80, 90 degrees, but it took a while. But from the freezer, if you're going from like 25 degrees, that could crack the glass. The glass could shatter because glass does not like change in temperatures, especially sudden changes in temperatures. So that's why there's no glass, no light bulb in the freezer. Your numerical subscriber. I assume that means 205. So thank you for the questions, 205. I hope they were helpful. Kronos says, my fridge keeps saying Zool. You need to call the Ghostbusters. Which, by the way, Ghostbusters 2 is going to be the Cinema Saturday movie for this coming Saturday. Kronos says, wow, Bird of Prey, you are the bestest BS artist ever. I know not what you speak, Kronos. I don't understand. Why would he say these things? Dear Bob, olive oil is made out of olives. Sunflower oil is made out of sunflowers. Is baby oil made out of babies? Can Karoga supply? No. Baby oil is not made out of babies. Baby oil is made out of whales. I'm sorry. It's made out of whale oil. Baby whales. That's why it's called baby oil. And no, Karoga does not promote the whaling industry. In fact, we are quite against it. There is really no point for baby oil. It serves no useful purpose. Babies do not need to be oiled. Your car needs oil. Your baby does not need oil. Kronos is, his fridge saying Zool. John DeMarco says, Karogan baby oil freshly manufactured in the mines. No. And Kronos ain't afraid of no ghosts. Dear Bob, Karogan season, pull page. Turtistani season, pull page. Karogan season, pull page. Turtistani season, pull page. Cinnabon Bunny season. Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Cinnabon Bunny, as well as Bird of Prey 5 trademark laughter. Cinnabon Bunnies. Cinnabon. We miss you. We miss you, Cinnabunny streams, Cinnabon. And it's still Turtistani season. Dear Bop, Biden has released a statement ahead of the first debate. Thoughts? Vice President Biden intends to deliver his debate answers in words. If the president thinks his best case is made in urine, he can leave at it. He can have at it. We'd expect nothing less from Donald Trump, who pissed away the chance to protect the lives of 200,000 Americans when he didn't make a plan to stop COVID-19. Kate Benningfield, Deputy Campaign Manager. Biden campaign statement ahead of Tuesday's debate. That's a very unusual statement. Vice President Biden intends to deliver his debate in words. If the president thinks his best case is made in urine, he can have at it. We'd expect nothing less from Donald Trump, who pissed away the chance to protect the lives of 200,000 Americans when he didn't make a plan to stop COVID. Well, Kate, I'm surprised. Only 200,000 Americans. I heard 200 million Americans had died. This is an astoundingly low number now. I'm shocked. I think we should all be happy that the 199.998 billion people who didn't die. As this is wonderful news. I'm not really sure why you'd be talking about urine though, Kate, but whatever. Mama Price saying there's going to be no handshake. Did you hear that, or you're predicting this? Oh, she's reading it. Wow, no handshake at the beginning of the debate. That is, see, that's shitty, man. That's shitty. They should. Oh, because of COVID. They should elbow or something. They should do their elbow or do something. Dear Bop, in the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins, I am out to cut the junkie. With plastic eyeballs, spray paint the vegetables. Dog food stalls with beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock car flaming with a loser and the cruise control. Babies in Reno with the vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Someone keeps saying, I's insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. Don't believe everything you read. You got a parking violation and the maggot on your sleeve. You shave your face with some mace in the dark. Shave all your food stamps burning down the trailer park. Yo, cut it. Soy unpredator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Double barrel buckshot. Soy un predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? The forces of evil in Bozo Nightmare. Ban all the music with the phony gas chamber, because one's got a weasel and the other's got a flag. One's got a pole. Shove the other in the bag. With the rerun show and the cocaine nose job, the daytime crap with the folk singer slop. He hung himself with a guitar string, a slab of turkey neck, and it's hanging from a pigeon wing. Gotta get right if you can't relate. Trade the cash for beef, the body for the hate. And my time is a piece of wax falling off a termite that's choking on the splinters. Soy own predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Get crazy with the cheese whiz. Soy un predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Drive by body pierce. Soy un predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? I can't believe you. Soy un predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Soy un predator. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Speaking G Deutsch, baby. Soy un predator. I'm a loser, so why don't you kill me? Know what I'm saying? That was about the drug test? Oh, the urine statement was about the drug test, Mama Pray says. I have no idea what I'm just reading here. Not predator, predator. What predator? It's the same thing. Predator. So what? I don't know what's going on, JD. I have no idea what that was. Obviously some type of song. Ensign Ricky, Qapla, Ensign Ricky. There's an incoming copyright strike. I claim no copyright over that. It was merely a request, a Dear Bob request. Dear Bob, have you heard the latest conspiracy theory about face masks? They can eat you. There are face masks on the sidewalks and no people. Those are the face masks that ate the person who wore them. You know what? That's a very similar thing. After 9/11, I think a lot of American flags ate the cars they were attached to, because you used to see American flags on the highways, in the gutters of the highways, and no cars attached to them anymore. So clearly the only thing that happened is that the flag ate the car it was attached to, and then just, fell to the ground. Interesting theory. Until we actually see what happened on camera, though, it's only a theory. We have to have somebody prove it. Joseph Patrick says, Bird of Prey, repeat. Perdidor. What the hell's a perdidor? That doesn't even make sense. It's not a word. Perdidor? Sassy, what's a perdidor? She doesn't know. Mama Pray, you ever heard of a perdidor? She doesn't know either. You're 0 for 3. Prednisone. No, it's not prednisone. Père de door. Mike Hunt. Oh, wow. Wow. Really, Mike Hunt? Père de door. It's Spanish. Well, this is an English channel. No español. No hablo español, por favor. Perderder, JD. Wow. It means I'm a loser in Portuguese. That's not Spanish. Portuguese isn't Spanish. I have to ask. Oh. Arabic Sanders is bird of prey. It means loser. Okay. I'm surprised it means loser. Sounds like a loser. Ladies and gentlemen, where is Bimbo number 5? Are you ready for the Billennium? Sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Everybody in the car. No, I'm not going to read that. To the hotel around the corner. The girls want to do the president, but I really don't want to. I get caught like I did last year. I'll find a new girl with a great big rear. I had Monica, Jennifer, Paula, and Kathleen, and maybe 5 other girls in between. But I'd like to try a new piece of pork when old Pumpkin Legs is in New York. If she's alive, I will try to jump her. Then I will dump her. Chorus. A little bit of Monica, oh no more. A little bit of Jennifer out the door. A little bit of Paula on the bed. A little bit of Hillary, now I'm dead. Bimbo number 5. Pull your pants down and toss it on the ground. Now bark like a hound and make a doggy sound. I'll chase you around and you chase me. And if I get caught, will you spank my fanny, please? Clap your hands once. Here's a big surprise. Everyone was wrong. It points to the right. Chorus. Monica's gone away. Maybe Miss America would come and play. A little bit of Britney would be nice. A little bit of Hillary, I'm on ice. Bimbo number 5, booty call. Hey, baby, have you ever been involved in a $40 billion investigation? As a matter of fact, my condoms do have a presidential seal on them. Hey, you want to see the Eagles' beak get real big? Ha ha ha. Note to self, nail her later. Chorus. A little bit of Monica, oh no more. A little bit of Jennifer out the door. Jennifer Lopez in my bed. A little bit of Hillary, now I'm dead. Oh, I do love New York. Won't you please elect my wife? You know, get her out of the house, 'cause, yeah, I got yard work to do. Yeah, that's right. Yard work. I had not heard that before, but whoever wrote that, well done. I highly doubt that was new to this channel, but props to whoever authored that piece. Jeff Franklin is in the house. Qapla, Jeff Franklin. Good to see you. Sorry you were upset. Thomas Potts says, is bird of prey naming his she-males? No, those are not my she-males. Now, Rock Solids is bird of prey. Clint's Taurus. Clint's Taurus. Wow. Okay. Ensign Ricky says bird of prey. Portuguese is not Spanish. Lol. Now I know it's not. I said it wasn't, but it's damn close. Tell that to the Brazilians. Making coffee beans by the billions. Way down in Brazil. A coffee song. Anyway, whatever. Hillary is the head she-male, says Thomas. Wow. Thomas, it seems like a little too much work for Dear Bob. Yeah, I don't think that was a new submission. I think that was just somebody copy and pasted. Dear Bob, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Oh, another edit of Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want electoral votes. Baby, let's ride in the White House, the West Corridor. And I don't care that you really don't wanna give me head like I got last week. Hillary yelled, but I told her talk is cheap. I like interns, prostitutes, and secretaries with a chiba. And as I continue, you only looking sweeter. Plus, Monica, I really bagged her, my lord. Now she's fronting it, an MVP, that sport. But America will let me dump it, 'cause this president is the shit. A little bit of Monica in my life. The problem is Hillary, she is my wife. The American people are mad at me, even though I made taxes cheap. Or at least I really won my election, which is better than Bush's son. If I had only seen Shroob's plan, I guess I would still be their man. We banged up and down and moved it all around. My lawyer's voice made the sound that put my jaw on the ground. Lawsuit from my left, and one from my right, and one from the front, and one from the side. Almost impeached once, maybe even twice. But if he was compared to Bush, he was doing it right. A little bit of Monica in my life. The problem is Hillary. She's my wife. The American people are mad at me, even though I made taxes cheap. Well, at least I really won my election, which is better than Bush's son. If they only had seen Shrub's plan, I guess I'd still be their man. Trumpet. She sucked my trumpet. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. The problem is Hillary. She's my wife. The American people are mad at me, even though I made their taxes cheap. Or at least I really won my election, which is better than Bush's son. If they had only seen Shrub's plan, I guess I would still be their man. I do want to make sweet love to a girl like you, but if I get caught, I'll have to hide, because Hillary will flog my hide. Mambo number 5. The first one was better. Somebody is really going mambo crazy. Okay, here we go. Bird of Prey 5. Dear Bob, my current systems. A Famicom X2, a Master System, an NES front loader X2 times 2, or two NES front loaders, an HDMI modded NES top loader, an SNES, an SNES Junior, 3 of them, a Super Famicom, a Genesis, a TurboGrafx 16, a 32X, a Sega CD, an N64, 3 N64s, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, Japanese GameCube, US GameCube, 2 PS1s, a PS1 spelt O-N-E, PS2 Fat, Wii, 2 Wiis, a Wii U, 2 PS3s, a PS4, an Xbox One, and a Switch, 2 Game Boys, a Game Gear, a Sega Nomad, a Virtual Boy, a Game Boy Advance SP times 2, an NES Classic, an SNES Classic, a PlayStation Classic, a TurboGrafx 16 Mini, a Genesis Mini, plus a poop load of clone systems. Rock Solid Productions. Good for you, Rock Solid. And what is your address, and what times will you not be in the house? You could just send a follow-up, dear Bob. Resolute says, Bird of Prey, you need a new rule, $5 a song. That would be an old rule. And I can't ask for money for songs anymore. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, here's the bimbo number 5. Thank you. Yes, it is quite the list, Kronos. And as soon as he tells me, when he'll be, won't be around and his address, it'll make somebody very happy for Christmas. I'm sure he's insured, so it's not like he has to worry about it. Dear Bob, your citizens of Cargo, I assume I mean Karoga, want to know why you're wearing a Star Trek shirt. We thought that we don't want anything to do with the Federation of Planets. Please burn the shirt at once, or we are going overthrow you as our supreme. We're going to overthrow you as our supreme ruler. You have 10 seconds. If no burning the shirt, we will break through the house of yours and throw down once and burn all that one damn overthrown. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I have to burn the shirt. So I'm taking the shirt off right now. And Mom will pray. Let's I don't know. Let's put the oven on. And okay, we are burning the shirt in the oven. And
It didn't negotiate with terrorists.
uh-oh.
There is no burning.
Mom will pray made me put the shirt back on. And she says she does not negotiate with terrorists. There'll be no burning of the shirt. Wow. That's a tough luck, pal. I was, you know what? I was going to concede, but Mama Pray put a stop to it. She does not negotiate with terrorists. Very good, Mama Pray. Very good.
I've got the forward.
She's got her bow and arrow. We have Sassy and a hatchet, and we have what's that thing? A machete.
Oh.
The machete. Bat left. I have a self-defense laser. Yes, we've got quite a few things. And Sassy, of course. We'll defend the house to the end. Dear Bop, unknown. We all want to know where you get your Star Trek shirts. Amazon. That's where I get everything. Amazon. Almost everything. But yeah, if we take a look at Amazon, hopefully they're not showing any more sundresses. Yeah. 200 million Star Trek shirt. Well, okay, it wasn't this one, but it's similar. I should get one of these. A next gen shirt. In fact, you know what? I probably will. Okay, obviously this is a little darker blue, but this was one. This is it. This is the one. Obviously I have it in gold. I have it in light blue. That's the one. We have it two in light blue. One is Science Colonial Blue and one is light blue. I don't remember which one I have. But I got the red. I got the gold. I have the red. So it's Trevco men's Star Trek short sleeve t-shirt. And if you are going to buy one from Amazon, I ask you please go to birdopray5.com if you're in the United States. If you go to birdopray5.com and come down to the affiliate links and use the one to go to amazon.com, and then you go ahead and you order it, I will get affiliate credit. So it'd be greatly appreciated. I thank you for those interested. Let's get back to the chat. Let's see. Where did we stop? Kronos is Bird of Prey. Are you saying that you wish to steal from another person? No, Kronos, not me. I can't leave my bed, so I have an alibi. Jeff Franklin says, Bird of Prey, you are already overthrown. I took over yesterday, just before Cinema Sad Day on Sunday. Well then, Jeff, then you're the one they're going to burn, not me. Kronos says, oh dear God, no, please don't take off the shirt. And Kronos waves to Mama Pray. Yosef says, one does not mess with a 4-foot Italian woman from New York. That is true, Yosef. She's a little over 4 foot. Yeah. 4'10". Jeff says, Bird of Prey, and I've got the Doomsday Machine, the Planet Killer. Wow, well then you could really take over anything. Kronos says, Joseph, they tend to be picky. Darth Maul, Qapla says, Mamo Prey is Les Grossman from Tropic Thunder. I don't know who that is. Kronos says, what? No con shirt? No con shirt, Kronos. Resolute Germ says, Karoga doesn't negotiate with terrorists. Their remains are used to encourage the orphans. Joseph says no disco shirts. No, there'll be no disco shirts. Well, honestly, there might. One time I almost ordered one as a joke. Chrono says I only saw Tropic Thunder once. And Josh Street puts in a link to BirdoPrey.com. Thank you, Josh Street. Darth Maul says hopefully we don't see those obscenely large dildos like last time you showed us your Amazon. Cronus is Uncle Paulie then. Well, kinda, yeah. Sometimes for just a simple break-in, I don't even have to use Uncle Paulie. There's like a Craigslist for that, but it's on the dark web. You don't want to hear the details. It'll only incriminate you. Cronus says 4'10" is really 5 foot. Jeff Franklin says, Joseph, those are not the shirts you are looking for. Those are not the shirts you are looking for. And Carlos says, hail Karoga, hail Karoga. Absolutely. Absolutely indeed. See, guys, we're 8 episodes into Lower Decks. A lot of you have watched it. There's only 2 episodes left. 1 in a couple days. And 1 next week. Do you think there are any surprises left in the last 2 episodes? To be honest, I think Q was their biggest surprise, and I think they used it already. And by a surprise, I mean something they haven't announced yet. Will we see someone or something that they haven't announced yet? A surprise would include a cameo from a track actor, well, be it a TNG, DS9, or Voyager, or TOS, I mean, whatever, something like that. A ship that we've seen, like the Enterprise or something, even if there's no actor actually involved, but we see the Enterprise go by, and they say, hey, it's the Enterprise, that would be something. Oh, the bedroom doors. I bet the window's open in there. I heard noises over there before. I bet the door closed because of wind. I bet Diana opened the window at some point. Or the bathroom window. Mama Prey just took a big stick to head to the bedroom because the door's closed and we leave the doors open. If you hear me yell, somebody call the police. But I'm 99.9% sure it was the wind. I bet Ciso Prey left the window open. Everything's okay? Check under the bed. Sassy's checking under the bed. Rockstar says, I'd be surprised if they had an entertaining episode. Joseph says 2 weeks and 2 days to Disco Season 3. Jeff Frank says a Trek actor. Dan Torrey says the writer of the show said the ship was going to do something unique to its design in episode 9. Interesting. No, when you were dozing before, there was noises coming from over there. But I knew it could be, no, it wasn't Sassy. I knew it couldn't be anyone in the house, so I figured it just had to be a wind or a breeze or something. The windows were closed? Well, that's weird. Maybe a ghost. Maybe we were visited by a ghost. Resolute is a TNG cameo for the finale. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I think it's a little bit of a shame we haven't seen more cameos from. I mean, like literally, people could just call in or whatever. It doesn't even have to sound great. They could be on a subspace link. So even if their sound isn't perfect, they could literally just make a phone call to call in their lines. And like where, they made a contact to Deep Space Nine. And maybe Mariner knows Quark or something or whatever. Something's going on. I'm just saying, I love to see some tie-in just to make it feel more real. Jeff Franklin is out. Qapla, Jeff Franklin. Sorry to see you go, but glad you came. Kronos says it was a mighty wind. CDJ says maybe they have Mariner sacrifice to the founders. That would be a surprise. That would be a welcome surprise. I still think Mariner is going to turn out to have some kind of tie-in with Kirk or something. Because or maybe it was just a really stupid scene. Because there was a scene where Mariner was sleeping, and in her sleep, she was talking lines from the Wrath of Khan. So, she was talking the buried alive. So either she has some of Khan or Kirk's memories in her somehow, or it was just like a joke throwaway line. But to be honest, for this series, things seem to think ahead, at least a little bit. So I still think that we're going to find out. Might not be this season, but I think at some point we're going to find out Mariner maybe had a mind meld or something. I don't know how, but a mind meld through Spock to Kirk or something. I don't know how, but somehow she's got some of Kirk's memories in her, and that's what makes her such a badass. I don't know, but that's my theory. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Josh reads his Bird of Prey for the last episode, Mariner and Boimler wedding with Picard marrying them. I highly, highly doubt that. Jeff, I hope you feel better, Jeff. Carlos says, wow, that ghost is getting around the internet. Ghosts of Orphans Pass, says Darth Maul. Joseph says, CBS as Stewart under contract, could be that. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, as long as no one flushes the toilet whilst recording. And Kronos says, Carlo, still good friend. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, oh my God, she's the clone of Kirk that went a little wrong. No! Somewhere, maybe there's one of Kirk's unknown children out there, and then she's Kirk's granddaughter. It's possible. Great granddaughter or granddaughter, either's possible, I suppose. So that's where we are, guys. I think I don't know. I think we're gonna call it there. I am not feeling the greatest tonight, but I did want to come on and do this and say hello, and we had a good time. We got through our dear bops, most of everything we wanted to talk about, and I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream, unless anyone has any last minute questions. Carlos says, oh my God, she's the clone of Kirk. Yeah, no. Kronos says, I'm going to be ignorant of this show, Bird of Prey. You're welcome to be ignorant of Lower Decks, Kronos. Kronos says, Bird of Prey crap, feel better. It's okay. It's nothing terrible. As things go, it's not bad. Carlos says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Carlo. Joseph says, great stream. I can go to bed before 1 a.m. Qapla, Joseph. And a big thank you to Joseph Patrick and Pixelate, aka LDG, for becoming the first 2 members of the channel. Thank you so much, guys. I will call Joseph number 1, and I will call Pixelate number 2. No. But it is great. Thank you, guys. And Qapla, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime, Tuesdays. We'll see you guys Tuesdays. Carlos says, have a wonderful night, everyone. Thanks for another great show, Bird. You are welcome, the intendant. Not Ryan Johnson says, Sunday. Weekly Crystal Skull. No. Dan23 says, Star Trek Lower Deck, Season 1, Episode 9, Crisis Point, Synopsis. Mariner repurposes Boimler's holodeck program to cast herself as a villain in a Lower Deck style movie. Yes, it looks interesting. Looks like an interesting episode. Kronos says, I ordered the special Bird of Prey. Bad mistake. Yeah, that was it. I ordered Never have the fish on an airplane. Goodbye and Qapla. Goodbye and Qapla. Not Ryan Johnson. And take care all. And we'll end it with our usual ending. Bird out. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell
Thank you,
icon.
Carlo
Without it,
Albanese.
you won't get
Welcome, Carlo, as a
notifications of new
friend of
videos.
Karoga.
Check
Number
out
3 to the channel.
BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my
That requires, you know what?
at-
That requires me coming back. Thank you, Carlo. Has become a member. We are back. A Qapla to Carlo, good friend of the channel, friend of Karoga officially now. And you know, with that, for Carlo and all the new subscribers, we will hail Karoga. Oh, hail great Karoga, the land of Jaloja. Hail mighty leader, the great Birdo Prey. We kick the fannies of foul Turdistanes. We found all your orphans and took them away. We give our orphans love and care. Try to deny it if you dare. We give them shelter that's close to the mines. Mighty leader does the greatest streams. He's the answer to Karoga's dreams. Sweeter than sugar and fresher than pines. We love building bridges through valleys and ridges. We bow at the feet of our great Mamo Prey. All hail Karoga, the land of Jaloja. Our wheelchairs are fast and our beds fold in two. We like to drive around in Jeeps. We love the way it hoots and beeps. Going real fast makes sassy. Awoo! All hail our mighty Lord and King, great ruler over everything. All hail Karoga, Jaloja will reign. Thank you, Aberjam. Resolute says, how much does YouTube take of the memberships? 30%. 30%. Like, same as a super chat. Thomas is Bird of Prey. What happened to the real song? This is the real song. Thomas is free, Aberjam. Carlos is hail Karoga and Bird of Prey. Hail Carlo. Hail Carlo. Carlos is the hunt for red Karoga. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Good night, all. Thank you again so much. Kronos says Aberjam suffered long enough. Great job for Aberdeen. Qapla. Bird out.